Singapore is experiencing a slowdown in employment rate towards the end of the year. Maila Guevarra will tell us why.
Employment rate in Singapore has dropped in the third quarter of this year. This is mainly due to a decline in the number of work permit holders in the construction and manufacturing sectors. As these foreign workers typically do not stay in Singapore without a job, the unemployment rate remained stable at 2.1% last month. Overall, employment fell by 3,300 between July and September, pushing total employment down to 3,670,200. These were shown in the preliminary figures released by the Ministry of Manpower last week. According to the Manpower Ministry, the main group affected by the slowdown is the low-skilled foreigners, manufacturing, and the construction sector.
I think it's quite okay. So far, I don't have problem finding a job myself because I just graduated and I managed to secure myself a job. But I think in the near future, perhaps, because nowadays news has shown that the employment rate has decreased. So I believe that it will continue to drop further in a near future. So far, I think that if people are not that picky, we are still able to find a job.
Meanwhile, unemployment among Singaporeans and permanent residents dropped to 2.9% last month, from 3% in June. Fewer people were also laid off in the third quarter to 4,100, compared with 4,800 in the previous quarter. But with subdued global economic conditions and internal economic restructuring, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, or MAS, warned that the economy is not expected to improve significantly next year.
This is the second time since the 2009 global financial crisis that employment has contracted. The first time was in the first 3 months of last year, when employment fell by 6,100. Maila Guevarra, UNTV News and Rescue, Singapore.